Hello folks, how are you? Good to see you all. I know there's nobody here yet, but nonetheless, good to see you. I won't be able to read the chat too much, but I thought I'd give you guys a little share of what's going on. I'm in actually Verdun. It's pretty crazy here. I like all of Montreal for the storm, so here you go. Thought I'd share a little bit of it with you. Take a look at some of the aftermath going on. It is crazy. Another big dumping of snow. Whole city's locked in. And this is one of the like semi-main streets in this area. Once you go off any of the side roads, we're gonna see just how crazy it gets. Like here, let's go down this one. I got a few minutes, so there you go. That's what it looks like once you pull off. Is crazy. I had my car in yesterday. I got everything I needed, so I didn't have to get out. If you guys can hit the like button, tweet it out. I'm only on for a little bit, but I want to share this with you guys. It is unbelievable how much snow everybody's shoveling out here. It's going to take a couple of days for this city to clean it out, especially for side streets like this. So everybody's just pushing snow back and forth, for lack of a better term, to get themselves a parking spot. Cleaned ours out yesterday, so got the most of it. Just had to give it a quick clean today. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. If you haven't already, folks, hit the like button. It makes a big difference. Now we're into the water, so goodness. There we go. So I have to come down this way anyway, so I thought I'd turn on and let you guys see. It's not been a big snowfall this year. I just seen Mike in North Dakota. Believe me, I lived in Saskatchewan. We do get more snow than you guys usually. This is just weird because we almost had no snow this year, and then it just completely got dumped on us. We got around 20 inches yesterday, which that's what I was telling somebody the other day. Like, we used to get those all the time here. All the time. But that weather, it is a changing. But nonetheless, I digress. We're going through here. Just thought I'd take a trip out while I had to do some stuff, so I thought I'd turn on the camera for a bit. It's been a while since I've done a live rolling one. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Once again, if you can hit the like button, that would be awesome. Great to see you all. And actually, too, Mike, another thing, too, we do that with Toronto. Every time they get 2 inches, we always ask if they're about to call the National Guard in. So we're always writing on each other about the weather. That's why it's not always said, but the metro here, the underground subway, is the biggest underground subway in the world for that simple reason, is to keep the city rolling. And about 9 kilometers of downtown core through multiple streets, north and south, are all connected with underground stores and everything to all the buildings, and that was for that purpose. No matter how big the storm, as long as people could get to a metro station, they'd be okay to get to work, and that therefore keeping the city from closing down. There we go. Oh God, these people. Are you serious? What a moron. What a moron. Tight squeeze, tight squeeze. Only in Quebec. Only in Quebec. Common sense is just, well, let's just say it's not flourishing. It's not the greatest export out of this province. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Great to see you all. Once again, guys, if you can hit the like button. Sorry I can't read the comments, as you can see. Look at this. Here, I'm going to back up for a second. Now, this here. Look to my left. Isn't this as Quebec as it gets? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Great park job. That's where you wish a plow would come with the wing out, take that about 150 feet down the road with it, like a mailbox. There we go. Sorry, like I say, guys, I can't read the chat, but it's great having you all in here. I just thought I'd turn on for a few minutes, show you guys just one area here. This will all be trucked out, and the way you do it, you can actually look up Montreal snow removal. And that, I mean, it's slowed down a little bit, but we're known for two things here. How not to build a road, some of the worst roads in not only North America, but pretty much a world leader in that, but was to do snow removal. As a whole convoy of about 40 dump trucks at a time revolving around each other. Mostly 40-foot dumpers, but there is a lot of single body trucks as well. And what they'll do is sidewalk plows come all down, plow that all out. Then they have graders, they'll come out and do that. Then a loader coming behind it, lining up the pile. And then they'll have the blower come up the road with the trucks driving underneath of it. All this snow is trucked to certain spots because there's nowhere to put it. And like I say, years ago we used to easily get tons of snowstorms like this, 15, 20 a winter. That's not sort of the case. Montreal actually had a green Christmas. I wasn't here for it. But it just shows you how much the weather is changing. Like we're getting funnel clouds. We're one step away from tornadoes now. That was never even heard of anywhere in the east part, especially here. There you go. Like I say, this is like the main there's three main roads here in Verdun, Fame. I don't want to call it a boulevard, main streets. This is the older part of town here, part of the southwest boroughs. I don't think I've ever filmed in this part before, I don't believe. Once again, guys, if you can hit that like button, that would be awesome. I'm just on for a few minutes. I thought I'd share this out a little bit with you all. And then apologies once again for not reading the chat, but I will check it out after, I promise. So if you guys can share it out and hit the like button, all that good stuff. If there's anybody new in here, sorry I can't give you a proper welcome, but I hope you're doing fantastic. I'm stuck. Killer raid. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cool. Killer whale. Thank you. I'm sure he probably can't hear me right now, but please pass on my thanks when he drops in. That is very cool of you. Thank you so very much. We're usually not on today, but I figured I'd just come on for a few minutes, like I say, just show everybody around a little bit of what's going on here in the city. Well, this is the suburbs. It's the start of it. You can see downtown in the distance. Probably it's harder for you guys to see, but you can see the skyscrapers down below. Let's check another side street. Let's check this one. Oh, older lady in a fur coat. Wow, these guys have been looking like they've been cleaning out their streets a bit more compared to the others. Look like they're doing a little bit better job, but still, like I say, they're just shoveling snowbanks in between each other. That's the hardest part when you get in the city, is where do you put it? Gotta go slow, kids running out here. I mean, you should go fast. I mean, everybody should know that by now. But nonetheless, yes, you definitely want to be safe for anybody. They're stuck too. Once they're out there, there's only certain points where they can make it back to somewhere off the road. So, like this kind gentleman here. So, there we go. She's not quite sure where to go. She's a little bit like a deer. There we go. The land of one-way streets. Oh, thought we wouldn't even feel that bump with so much snow, but go figure. It's great to have you all. Thank you guys for joining me. Like I say, I just thought I had to come down this way anyway, so I thought I'd turn around. Well, let's see what's going on here. Okay. There we go. A little bit of, tiny bit of fishtail, but that's okay. Amongst friends. At least it's sunny today, but usually sunny in the winter means cold here. Korigzenia, like Latvia is a lot like picture a bit like a snowier London, the capital Riga. More snow, I mean not like here, but more snow, but it's mostly slush all winter and gray the whole winter. The whole winter is just nothing but gray. And when she first came here, she thought it was so amazing to get all these sunny days in the winter, until she found out that usually means it's too cold to snow. I'm showing minus 13 Celsius here right now, but that's not with the wind chill. With the wind chill, it's probably around minus 18, I'm guessing, minus 20 or something like that. Sorry, I can't convert that to Fahrenheit. I'm okay with inches, feet, with measurements, distance and stuff like that. I always had this thing with temperature, even though my parents, because metric system was only introduced here in like 82. So when I went to school in 46, I had teachers teaching me that didn't even know what they were teaching me. They kind of half-assed their way through it, which meant I kind of half-assed learned both of them, for lack of a better term. There we go. Hey, Punchy Paints, how are you? Good to see you. Howdy 2020, welcome. West Haven, always and forever, great to see you. Elsa Fam, the Gambler After Dark, how are you? Playlist button. What is that, guys? Ralph Trucking, how are you? Great to see you. Callie, how are you? Guys, if you see anything fishy in there, I got no control over the chat to this point. Please deal with it. I got your back. I'll stand behind you any day of the week. Brant Ariels, Joey Brooklyn, how are you? 13 past midnight. Vince Land is here, another fellow Montrealer. Leo, how are you? Oktay Dogan, great to see you. Like I say, sorry guys, I can't really read the chat much. I'm sure you understand why. I thought I would share this with you guys for a few minutes. We're getting closer to downtown, as you can see. Like I said, guys, it's great to have you all in here. It was just something to do. Haven't done one of these in a long time. And figured it'd be something to see. And I know some of our viewers are in climates that don't get snow and that. Everybody has their hang-ups. Everybody has something where they live that's miserable. Whether it's heat, whether it's tornadoes, hurricanes, snowstorms, and such. That's part of what makes us individuals, and that's what makes YouTube so great. Brad Ariels, I kind of caught the look. I think it's your icon. Like I said, sorry I can't stare. It just caught my eye, the yellow, which is good. That shows it's working. That's building a brand. So guys, yeah, I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I'm not on for too long, but I just wanted to share it with you for a bit. We'll go back to it in a second here. It's a tiny bit out of my way, but we're close enough. Probably just scoot around downtown. Just gotta watch so much for cars. Got to be careful. Safety first, right? Safety first. There you go. More interesting stuff out this way. Difference, you can tweet it out because there's very limited tags when you're doing these type of lives, so it just gets more people out there, more people to see it. Let's go up this way here. One of the only two-way streets in all of Montreal. There's not many of them. This is all the aqueduct here all along. We passed most of it already. You'll see the infrastructure building when we turn. You see, Montreal is one of the oldest settled villages in North America because the Lachine Rapids are here. And this is as far as the big ships could come on the St. Lawrence in to pick up beaver, to pick up furs, blood beaver, of course, and everything. So this was the big port in this area of Montreal, actually on top of that. So until they built the locks, of course, years later, which now lets them come into Ontario and then you know, make their way through in the States, etc. So, yep, this was a pretty busy place at the time. People still trying to dig themselves out from where, again, there's the trucks, they're already hauling snow, there's part of the convoy there. Those will be running for days now, trucking snow away. And it's really cool, guys. I know it sounds weird, but if you look up Montreal snow removal, there's a guy got a video, it's like 2 hours long, but you can just jump it through, but you'll see the whole process, the convoy of trucks, plows, the blowers, and the snow mountains, which can be, you know, easily 90 feet high and stuff like that. So You got a green light. You got a green light. Go, go, go. Green light. Green light. Green light. Usually they don't. What is this guy doing? The joys. The joys. There we go. That's some of these people. I tell you. This whole new configuration is different, so it's changing people around. The whole city's been torn up for a couple of years. Kind of like Boston had with the big dig. The CN train passing above us here. Now he's either heading towards Eastern Canada or the States, but he is, because it's a general freight. If it was all containers, he could have also been going to the Port of Montreal. I hope the video is coming out okay. I actually thought I might have this set to UHD right now. If it is, it might be kind of janky. I never thought of that till now. It's been so long since I've done this. But let's just hope everything is okay. And hope we don't lose signal going through the Atwater Tunnel. There we go. We're going into the light, folks. We're going into the light. There we are. More trucks passing through. Those are going to get more snow. Oh no, he's loaded. They all got that sidewall for the blower, that's why. There we go. We're going. I go up Atwater. This is the entrance, like into downtown, for lack of a better term, we'll call it. This is the area is called Little Burgundy. Predominantly, a large majority of the black people in Montreal live here. Of course, all over. And it's famous. Some of the most famous people have come from here, like Oscar Peterson. He's a world-renowned pianist and stuff like that. Very cultural. I love this part here. By the way, it's Killer Whale. Killer Whale, if you're in there, because I was saying thank you a while ago, but you probably weren't. I don't know if you're in now. I can't look at the chat, but thank you so much once again for the raid. That was so awesome of you. You're doing there, now I can see the chat for a second. Grandma Ducky's in the house. Minotaur. We got In Vino, welcome. I'm just looking for any new names. Andrew, can you stop, please? I need to get out. Because you said, how are you? You're doing Adventures of David and Aaron, how are you? Great to see you all. Tammy, how are you? Startup Slots is in the house. Great people, folks. Great to have you all in here. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. It helps out immensely. Callie is once again, and Steve St. Peter Jr., welcome. Sorry guys, I'm back onto it and I can't read while I'm driving, but it is great to have you all in here. See, downtown will get cleaned first, and then the boroughs, they'll start with their kind of like, for lack of, I don't know what else to call it, their downtown core, and then work their way out more and more. So it is going to take a couple of days, of course, to get all this cleaned up. You guys probably seen the side, there was 3 more dump trucks full of snow. They'll be running all the time, all the time. It's actually a pretty good job, I guess. You're busy when it is busy, but I got my Class 1 license, we call it in here in Quebec for some of you. It's under different classing, but basically tractor trailer. And I don't know, I thought about it years and years and years ago. I used to get your summers off. Well, most of those guys don't now because they're on contract. They work the winters doing this, of course, then they're on road projects in the summer. We got another snow truck up ahead of us. I think he's empty. You see a bit of snow on top right in front of this bus. We're underneath the 720, which is the highway that takes you right into downtown. There we go. I've had my license. My father begged me to do one thing in life, not get a driving license, because he was a truck driver, and not long haul. He forbid to do it. He was a great driver, drove snowplow, grader, drove for Gulf Oil back when they were here in Montreal, and well, in Quebec, excuse me. But he always begged me never to do it. So I quit college. I was looking at becoming a police officer at the time, mostly because I wanted to be crooked, I guess, and that was the best way to do it. I love cops. I love cops. I just say that's a joke. I absolutely love cops. Oh my God! I just seen a super chat, playlist bot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, that is so kind of you. Thank you very, very much for that. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I was gonna try and get over the other lane, but I think it's gonna be hard. Yeah. Quebec is not known for passing up opportunities to cut somebody off. They're very proud of it. They wear it like a badge of honor. Their building here at Montreal has been going through a crazy boom. Finally, they stopped fighting about language for 5 minutes. I'm worried it's going to start again. But we'll see where that goes. Oh, yeah. I was going to go just ahead of St. Catharines and that brown building. That's the original Montreal Forum. That's the mecca for all hockey fans worldwide. Even though I'm not a Montreal fan, yes, I live here and I'm one of the few that isn't, that is the mecca for it. Unfortunately, it got bought out and turned into like kind of a mall, which everybody was livid about. But they did keep the center ice for tourism, and that was a few of the seats. But that's where I used to see most of my rock concerts. My very first rock concert, Motley Crue, Girls, when I was like 13. Came to Montreal to see it. Lots of games there. Metallica. I seen Metallica at the riots where James Hetfield burned his arm and Axl Rose walked off stage. That was at the Olympic Stadium. And Metallica made a plea if everybody would stop rioting, they would come back and make it up to them with a concert at a low price, and they did. They came back and it was $16.50, I think it was, for any ticket in there, no matter where you sat. We had these amazing seats. Like I say, guys, sorry if I'm missing a lot of the chat. I do apologize for that. It's kind of hard to do with this, but it's great to have you all in. I just thought I'd come on for a few minutes and show you guys. You can go back and play it if you want after. You can see the beginning where we're more in the borough side. I wanted to see if they were cleaning out here in Montreal. I see police lights and that, so they're running the police here, so they're running the lights. So there must be snow operations going on, and they're controlling the traffic. Oh, I see what they did. They rerouted the road. Now, I'm sorry I didn't go on St. Catharines. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really does help out a lot. God, they're holding us a long time. Yeah, they must be cleaning that. That's probably what's going on. They've rerouted either as construction and then shut part down, which is possible. But more than likely, it's holding it because the big boulevards, they'll shut one side off, do snow removal. And I see trucks coming again here. They're turning down the road so you guys can't see them on this side. And that's probably what's happening, so. Like I say, I wish I had known this. I would have went the other way and not had you guys have to sit here for a couple of minutes, so my apologies for that. New York Scratcher's in the house. Hey there, New York Scratcher, what's going on? Great to see you, great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I wonder if I can get out of here. I don't want to take it. Alright, looks like our phone will be moving. I see Jelly Duck just as I was starting to pull out, so I can't read the chat anymore, but it's great to have you all in here. There we go. You ever seen my video? She brought back the 80s with the girl into it. She's actually my niece I shot with. This is the... We're just building the buildings that's all ahead of me right now at the time. Yeah, it's for construction. Okay. I figured it'd be snow removal. So that's good. At least it's only this block. So that's a good thing. But the new Bell Center is right in front of that building, but you can't see it anymore because they went and built condos all around it. Supposedly, it's a great thing now because whoever lives in the suites gets season tickets and all this stuff. And that, I don't know, not my idea of a bonus, but hey, to each their own. To each their own. I don't even come downtown much. Not too often. I should have turned out that way, actually. I never even thought of it. They will loop around. Yeah. This is DeFord here. This is one of the exits to get back out on the highway. It looks like they cleaned out some of Montreal already, so one side of it anyways, but it is going to take a while. The big streets and all that, of course, will get all the attention first, and then they work their way back. So as suburbs and stuff like that, you're always going to be kind of last on the list. Like, none of these buildings in front here were here a couple of years ago. It's amazing how much of a boom it took. Like the one on your right here. And down front, all you can see where the cranes are in those buildings. This is the financial district here. Gonna see where's the next street I can turn up on. That is one sucky issue with the whole thing. Man, oh man, oh man, what a mess they got going on here. I'm glad I haven't been down in a while. And we're not allowed to turn right there. Yeah, cuts off that idea. That was where I was planning to go. Because of all this garbage won't let me. This hotel, I love how it's old. That's the restaurant right there in front on the left. And it's got that, you can tell something that was built in like the early 70s. Got that kind of like, you almost feel like Dean Martin that we're eating there, that kind of trippy look to it. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Brenda. Oh, Brenda Hikes, how are you? How are you? Great to see you. Cooking Green, how are you? The Art of Handmade. Sorry, guys, I've been missing a lot of the chat, but it's great to have you all in here. But safety first. So that's why I thought I'd take you guys on a drive. It's been a while since I've done this. So, something different to do. Show you guys around. There we go. Just make sure we don't hook anything, because sometimes with construction sites, you never know what they forget sticking out. Extra vigilant. At least the winds aren't here anymore. The winds were crazy yesterday. We're getting 70-kilometer winds. You couldn't see a hand in front of your face. Oh, there's our turn. Okay. So we're allowed to turn here. Urban Explorer, how are you? Great to see you. Oh, there we go. Ryan Vexo, hi. Sorry guys, like I say, I'm just skimming the text because I can't read too much. If you haven't hit the like button though, folks, please do. It really does. Oh God, that thing is plugged in the max. Never mind. Wow. They're going to be there for a month. We'll take our chances. We shall take our chances, folks. Actually, guys, I think you guys have pretty much seen it all already, so I think I'm going to end this soon. Not much going to change. Then I got to wander my way back and get the rest of my chores. I'm really away from where I have to be, but nonetheless, it was good hanging out with you guys. I hope you had a fun time. I hope you enjoyed yourself, the little tour through all of here. Get to see a little bit of it. As you can see on this side, they've cleaned out the snow, so they're good at doing it. Montreal drivers love giving each other the finger and that. That's what they do. I'm going to go back and read all the chat after, folks. I promise you. I do appreciate you being here. You're an absolutely awesome bunch, and it's always great to spend time with you, even if I can't chat with you as much. So thank you guys so much for everything. You guys take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon, all right? Take care, guys. Be well.